Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best ever RP method that is the fastest way possible to level up this week in GTA 5 Online. And this RP method is very overpowered because doing this can earn you over 30,000 RP every 5 to 10 minutes, which can level up your account very quickly. With all that being said, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into this leveling up strategy. So the main thing that we are going to be using is stunt races because this week the stunt races are paying out double money and 4 times RP. So to do these, first of all, open up the pause menu and go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then stunt races. And as you'll see, like I said, all of the stunt races are paying out double money and 4 times RP, which is pretty insane because that 4 times RP is a ridiculous amount of RP, as you'll see later on in the video. Anyway, yeah, from here, start up whichever one of these races that you want to. When it comes to the settings, the race type is completely up to you. I personally just set it to standard, that way I can use the slipstream during these races, but the only thing that matters is the amount of laps that you set this race to. Usually for most of these stunt races, you'll be setting the number of laps from 2 to 3 laps at the very most. The only reason you'll want more laps is if the distance of each lap is really short. Anyway, from here, try to get as many people as possible in this stunt race with you, and if you have trouble getting people in these races with you, what I recommend is this tip that I'm about to give you right now. To join a stunt race, first open up the phone, click where it says quick join, click series modes, stunt series, and then yes on are you sure. From here, you should be looking for a random job that will put you in a random stunt race. As you can see, 15 seconds later, it now put me in a random stunt race that is called 45 degrees with 9 other people. Also keep in mind, doing the stunt races this way by looking for jobs is only going to put you in a full lobby, most likely in the morning and also in the afternoon, only when most GTA players are playing. So if you are doing this at night, you are most likely not going to be getting that many people when you are looking for a job because not that many people play at night. When it comes to actually playing these stunt races, once you are in a full lobby like I am, make sure that you always use a custom vehicle during all of these stunt races. And I know that basically goes without saying because using a custom vehicle will always give you an advantage in any single race in GTA 5 Online as long as you are going versus other people who are not using a custom vehicle. Which, trust me, especially in these big stunt race lobbies, you definitely want to be using them because not every single person in these lobbies has a custom vehicle, so only the people with custom vehicles are going to be in those top positions. And coming in a high position is very important for this specific RP method because if you are not coming in first, second, third, or fourth place, you are not going to be making the most RP from this RP method. And having that custom vehicle will basically guarantee you in those high positions during these stunt races. Of course, you will be going against other custom vehicles, but at least you won't be at the very back with the non-custom vehicles. And there is lots of different vehicle classes for these stunt races. As you can see right now, I am currently in a motorcycle only stunt race, but there's also off-roading stunt races, sport stunt races, and even supercar stunt races. So you won't always be using the same vehicle as long as you are switching the stunt races every single time that you are doing them, which most likely you will because there will be a voting screen after every single one of these races. But after you do switch every single race, you will need to switch your vehicles accordingly as well. So for example, for this off-roading stunt race, make sure that you are using your fastest possible custom off-roading vehicle, and the same thing for every single other type of vehicle stunt race. So yeah, that is basically how these stunt races work. All you need to do is make sure that you use a custom vehicle to put you in those high positions, and then once you are in those high positions like top 5, you then are basically just relying on your driving skills. Yes, sadly, in these high positions, everyone is going to be using a custom vehicle, so here it really only depends on your racing skills to come in those first, second, and third place positions. A couple tips from me though is if you do have the race type set to standard, you can use the speed boost by being right behind somebody, and that really can come in handy, especially if you are behind the first and second place positions. Another tip, and I know this tip will sound a little bit toxic, but it will guarantee you being in those high positions, is playing dirty. And I know a lot of people don't like playing dirty, but hear me out. If you're racing somebody the entire race and you guys are clearly tied, there is basically no way of guaranteeing that you'll be in front of them except playing dirty and crashing into them by messing them up. I'm not gonna lie guys, there's not gonna be a lot of footage of me doing that in today's video because I didn't record it, but I did do that for a lot of these races that I came in first and also second place positions in. Those are really the only tips I can think of when doing these stunt races that I can give you guys. The only other tip I can think of is not to crash. And there is no need to stress yourself to come in those first, second, and third place positions during these stunt races because trust me, even 4th, 5th, and 6th place do get a decent amount of RP. Anyway, cutting straight to the good stuff, here's how much money and also RP you'll earn after every single one of these races. As you can see, I just finished one of these races. I came in first place. I was only in here for 6 minutes. I got paid $67,000, and then take a look at the RP. It's absolutely insane, 32,000 RP. Yes, you saw that correctly guys. I earned 32,000 RP and I was only in this race for 6 minutes. Take a look, here's how much RP and money every other person made in this lobby with me as well. Take a look here, this is another race that I got first place in. I was in this race for 5 minutes total. I got paid $54,000, but take a look at the RP, it was slightly more than the other one. I got 35,000 RP, which is absolutely insane. And take a look, here's how much RP every other person got in the race with me. Like I said, only the top 6 positions in the stunt races are getting the most amount of RP. Once again, another race that I came first place in. This one I was only in for 3 minutes, so a shorter race, and I got paid $20,000, but take a look at the RP, it's still pretty crazy, 16,000 RP. That's why I definitely love doing those 1-lap races because these 1-lap races only take 2 to 3 minutes at the very most, and they still pay a really good amount of money and also RP of course. So from here it's completely up to you. You can either do the stunt races that are only 1 lap and give you 16,000 RP, or you can do the stunt races that are 2 to 3 laps but give you double the amount of RP and give you around 30,000 RP. It's completely up to you, but now you know exactly how much RP you'll be getting if you come in those first and second place positions. But if you are wondering how much RP you get in those lower positions, let me show you that right now. Of course, I think I already showed you second place, but in case I didn't, here's how much money I got for coming in second place. You can see I was only in this race for 5 minutes. I got paid $34,000, and then take a look at the RP, 20,000 RP. Also take a look at this one. This one is a better example because in this one I came in 4th place, so a really low position, but keep in mind I made a pretty decent amount of RP if we are considered about the RP side of things. As you can see, I got paid 9,000 RP. And yeah, that is exactly why you need to be doing this RP method as much as you can this entire week while it is paying double money and 4 times RP. But yeah, that is now going to be the end of today's video. You now know the fastest way possible to be leveling up your account this week in GTA 5 Online very quickly. Make sure you grind as many of these stunt races you can this entire week and come in those first and second place positions. That way you can be making anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 every stunt race. And as I showed you in the video, these stunt races are only 5 to 10 minutes at the very most. As always though, if you went on to enjoy today's video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on the video, and of course making sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next GTA 5 Online video. Peace.